Tired of the same old European places? Get ready for a trip that will take you from medieval times to industrial areas, past clear lakes and old saunas. This isn't just a list. It's a deep dive into the real Finland, a country that perfectly balances history, nature, and modern ideas. From the charming red houses of Porvoo and the historic birthplace of Turku, to the lively Manchester of the North, Tampere. Dive into the lake traditions of Kuopio and finish up at the grand Savonlinna Castle. Discover the best-kept secrets of the land of 1,000 lakes. Let's get started. We're kicking things off with Porvoo, a charming town just about 30 miles from Helsinki. Founded in the 14th century, Porvoo was a key trading port, and today it's famous for its old town, with red wooden houses lined up along the Porvoonjoki River. Walking its streets feels like stepping back in time. Art galleries, craft shops, and cafes with Finnish pastries are waiting for you. Porvoo Cathedral, built in 1460, is a historical and cultural landmark. Entry is free, though some special exhibits cost around €5. For amazing views, climb up to the Nesinmäki viewpoint. In the summer, cruises from Helsinki let you explore the river and its surroundings for about €25, mixing nature, history, and peace. Here's a fun fact. Porvoo has inspired many Finnish artists and writers, and it has kept over 90% of its original architecture in the old town, which is pretty rare for Nordic towns. Plus, its food shows off local traditions, with cafes serving the famous Runberg torta, a classic Finnish pastry. Porvoo is a place where time seems to stand still, perfect for those who love medieval charm close to the capital, starting our competition with a perfect mix of history, culture, and river scenery. At spot 9, we have Turku, Finland's oldest city and its former capital. Founded in the 13th century, Turku is a melting pot of history and modern life. Its Turku Castle, built in 1280, has exhibits that tell the story of medieval times, and entry costs about €14. Not far away, the Aboa Vetus and Ars Nova Museum lets you explore medieval ruins beneath the city and enjoy modern art. Entry is €12. A stroll along the Ora River is a must. Tourist boats, cafes, and restaurants line its docks. In summer, ferries to the Turku archipelago let you visit islands with beaches and nature trails for less than €30. Turku also stands out for its cultural festivals, especially the Turku Medieval Festival, which brings its historical past to life with music, crafts, and period costumes. Here's an interesting fact. For centuries, Turku was the gateway to Finland, and its trade influence reached as far as Sweden and Russia. The city mixes tradition and modern life, offering museums, local food, university nightlife, and unique seaside views. It's a place that perfectly balances medieval history with current activities, making it one of the country's most important tourist spots, great for those looking for culture, architecture, and nature. At spot 8, we find Tampere, a city known as the Manchester of the North because of its industrial past in the 19th century. Surrounded by lakes Nesijärvi and Pyhäjärvi, Tampere combines nature, culture, and modern city life. Its Vapriiki Museum, with tickets around €12, offers exhibits on history, art, and technology, including the famous Museum of Games. The 168-meter Nesinaula Tower offers amazing views of the city and lakes for €13, and its spinning restaurant is a must-try experience. Tampere is also famous for its saunas. The Rauhaniemi sauna is open all year for just €8, and it's a great example of the Finnish way of life. Here's a cool fact. Tampere has over 150 years of industrial history and has managed to become a modern cultural hub without losing its core. In summer, lake cruises let you enjoy the natural scenery for about €20. Tampere offers a special balance. You can visit technology museums, relax by a lake, and enjoy local food all in the same day. It's a place where industrial history meets innovation, nature, and city fun, securing its spot in our Finland ranking. At spot 7 is Kuopio, in the heart of Finland's lake region. Founded in the 18th century, Kuopio grew up around inland trade and fishing, becoming a cultural and recreational center. Its central market is still the heart of the city, with fresh produce, crafts, and the famous local fish pie. The Puijo Tower viewpoint, with an €8 entrance fee, offers amazing views of the Saimaa lakes and the surrounding forests. In winter, the city turns into a ski and snow sports paradise. In summer, cruises and water activities let you enjoy the lakes for about €20. Kuopio is also known for its international wife-carrying event, a fun show that mixes tradition and humor and draws curious tourists. Another cool fact, the city has one of the highest well-being rates in Finland, with lots of parks, hiking trails, and green spaces in the city. Plus, its music and local culture festivals keep Finnish identity alive. Kuopio combines nature, sports, food, and unique traditions, making it a perfect place for visitors looking to experience the real Finland. The sixth spot goes to Savonlinna, famous for Savonlinna Castle, built in 1475 on an island in Lake Saimaa. This castle was key in Swedish and Russian defenses and today hosts exhibits and events. Entry costs around €12, and in summer, it becomes the stage for the Savonlinna Opera Festival, known worldwide. The city is surrounded by lakes and forests that offer activities like kayaking, boat trips, and hiking, with prices around €20–25 for organized tours. A fascinating detail is that the swans gliding through the canals add a touch of natural magic to the city, making it a romantic and picture-perfect place. Plus, Savonlinna has kept its architecture and historic streets, offering a real medieval atmosphere. Its local restaurants serve fresh lakefish and other traditional Finnish dishes, making the food part of the cultural experience. The mix of history, art, nature, and food makes Savonlinna a place that deserves its spot in Finland's top 10, perfect for those looking for a trip full of culture and unforgettable views. And that's how our tour of these 5 must-see places in Finland ends. From the medieval charm of Porvoo and Savonlinna to the industrial and natural energy of Tampere, we've explored a land of unique contrasts. Tell us in the comments, which of these places are you most drawn to? If you enjoyed this trip through the land of 1,000 lakes, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventures. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Moi moi, see you soon.